Hi, I'm Tom Pellereau, winner of the BBC Apprentice and inventor of the StylepPro, and I'm here to show you how the StylepPro Expert could totally transform the way you clean your makeup brushes. The problem is, traditional cleaning methods are messy, tedious, time-consuming, and they leave brushes wet and unusable for hours. What if you could clean and dry your makeup brushes in 30 seconds? And I mean totally dry. Dry enough that you could reuse them straight away. Let's start by showing you what's in the kit. The StylepPro Expert includes 11 easy slide brush holders, a 2-speed digital automatic StylepPro device plus batteries, and this tip to empty Triton bowl plus 3 sachets of our cleanser. I'm going to clean these 3 different brush types in 7 simple steps. I'm going to start by cleaning this foundation brush. So step 1, I find the collar that fits, push it in just like that. Step 2, I then attach it to the StylepPro device, just like that. Step 3, you can use your preferred brush cleaner with the StylepPro Expert, but we recommend for oil-based makeups to use the StylepPro cleanser, and for powder brushes to use soap and water. Step 4, choose your speed setting. The StylepPro Expert has 2 speeds, one for small or delicate and one for larger brushes. Now this is a small brush, so I'm going to use setting 1. Step 5, dunk the brush up and down inside the liquid, and you can see how the spinning action separates the bristles, so the cleanser's getting right the way into the middle, and the germs, the bacteria, and the dirt are all being spun back out to the outside. Now when it starts flashing, step 6, lift the brush above the level of the liquid, and you can see how kind of like on a merry-go-round, everything's being spun out to the edge, which means by the end of it, when it's stopped, we're now left with a totally dry and clean makeup brush. Now I'm going to do the tissue test on this just to show how, look, it's incredibly dry. There is no moisture on that brush whatsoever. Step 7, to empty the bowl, we simply click and turn it over, and you can just see how it's all emptied out into the bottom. And then we click it back, all ready for the next brush. Now, we've just shown how quick and easy it is for the StylepPro Expert to clean a foundation brush. And now I'm going to show you with a big powder brush here how amazing the StylepPro is at cleaning and drying. So again, we're going to follow those 7 steps. So step 1, we find the best fitting holder or collar. We attach it into there. Connect it to the StylepPro Expert. Step 3, as this is a powder brush, I can use a little squirt of soap and then some water instead of the cleanser. Now I could have used cleanser, I could use my own cleanser, whichever you'd prefer. Now this is a bigger brush, so for step 4, I'm going to use the 2nd speed, so I'm going to press it twice. Step 5, dunk the brush into the liquid, and you can see how the spinning action is opening the bristles up, so the soap and water is really getting right the way into the middle of the brush. Now for step 6, as soon as it starts flashing, we lift it above the level of the liquid. And now you can see how, like a merry-go-round, all that soap, water, germs, bacteria is all being spun out towards the edge, which means we're now drying. Now as soon as it stops, then we know that it's finished. There we go. So that's finished. We take it off, and again, we're going to do the tissue test. So here we are with the tissue test, and you can see it's incredible. There's absolutely nothing there. That's just absolutely amazing. Right, so that was cleaning a foundation brush, followed by that big powder brush. And the next thing is you have so many of these small brushes. But not to worry, because the StylepPro Expert allows you to clean 8 brushes at a time. So firstly, I get the larger of the collars. I then attach in the multi-brush like that. And then I take each brush and I just put it in there. For these brushes, I'm going to use a small splash or 1 sachet of the cleanser. Again, just put that in there. And then I always use speed 1 because these are small brushes. So we're dabbing up inside in there. And it's amazing being able to do 8 brushes at a time. This is something that so many people have asked me to be able to do. So we do that until it starts flashing, and then we lift it above the surface. And again, we're going to use the tissue test just to see how dry those brushes are. Look at that, brilliant. So that's the StylepPro Expert, cleaning a foundation brush, a big powder brush, and multiple small brushes at a time. With the StylepPro Expert Makeup Brush Cleaner, your brushes can be clean, dry, and ready to reuse straight away. And with our 2-year warranty, you can rest assured that the StylepPro Expert is reliable for all your makeup brush cleaning needs.